Hello and welcome. With Netflix's vast array of original TV shows, deciding on what to watch can be difficult. Here are my top 10 original TV shows that you can watch on Netflix. I will be giving my fairly unbiased opinions about these televisions, discerning the good from the bad. So without further ado, let's get started. Coming in at number 10, we have a teen comedy drama web television series, On My Block. On My Block follows a quartet of bright, street-savvy friends who are navigating their way through high school, including all the triumphs, pain and newness they experience along the way. Lifelong friendships are tested as Monse, Ruby, Jamal, and Caesar confront the challenges of adolescence and life in their predominantly Hispanic and Black neighborhood in South Central Los Angeles in this coming-of-age comedy series. Securing the number 9 spot is an American psychological thriller television series, You. You is a show that primarily showcases a brilliant male bookstore manager who crosses paths with an aspiring female writer. A charming yet awkward crush becomes something even more sinister when the writer becomes the manager's obsession. Using social media and the internet, he uses every tool at his disposal to become close to her, even going so far as to remove any obstacle, including people, that stands in his way of getting to her. Taking the 8th spot is The End of the Effing World. Based on the comic book series by Charles Forsman, The End of the Effing World sees two 17-year-old outsiders, James and Alyssa, embark on a road trip to find her estranged father, who left home when she was just a child. James, who is convinced he's a psychopath, has decided it's time to graduate from killing animals to something bigger, and he already has a target in mind. Alyssa, the embodiment of existential angst, feels like she doesn't fit in at her new school despite being quite popular. Together, they get caught up on a trail of violent events that grow increasingly more ominous as their quest progresses. In at number 6 comes the fantasy drama The Witcher. The Witcher follows the story of Geralt of Rivia, a solitary monster hunter who struggles to find his place in a world where people often prove more wicked than monsters and beasts. But when destiny hurtles them toward a powerful sorceress and a young princess with a special gift, the three must learn to navigate independently the increasingly volatile continent. Coming in at number 6, we have Lucifer. Lucifer is an American urban fantasy television series where Lucifer Morningstar, the retired ruler of Hell, owns a high-end nightclub named Lux in Los Angeles. When a pop star he had helped become successful is murdered in front of him by a drug dealer, he uses his powers of persuasion to assist Detective Chloe Decker in apprehending the true culprit behind the murder. All the while, he must deal with his brother, the Darkwing Angel Amenadiel, who is putting pressure on him from their father to return to running hell. At the halfway point, Stranger Things takes the number 5 spot. Stranger Things is an American science fiction horror web television series where, after the mysterious and sudden vanishing of a young boy, the people of a small town begin to uncover secrets of a government lab, portals to another world, and sinister monsters. The boy's mother, Joyce, desperately tries to find him, convinced he's in grave danger, while the police chief searches for answers. Trying to help find him, the boy's friends discover a strange little girl who is on the run from the bad men. Coming in at number 4 is Dark, which is a German science fiction thriller web television series. When two children go missing in a small German town, its sinful past is exposed along with the double lives and fractured relationships that exist among 4 families as they search for the kids. The mystery drama series introduces an intricate puzzle filled with twists that includes a web of curious characters, all of whom have a connection to the town's troubled history, whether they know it or not. The story includes supernatural elements that tie back to the same town in 1986. Dark represents the first German original series produced for Netflix. number 3, we have a British dystopian science fiction anthology television series called Black Mirror. Black Mirror is an anthology series exploring a twisted, high-tech multiverse where humanity's greatest innovations and darkest instincts collide. Set in a world only minutes from our own, Black Mirror unveils how modern technologies can backfire and be used against their makers. Every episode set in a slightly different reality with different characters, combating different types of technologies. Taking the top spot, Prison Break is an American television serial drama created by Paul Schering for the Fox. The series revolves around two brothers, Lincoln Burrows and Michael Scofield. Burrows has been sentenced to death for a crime he did not commit, and Scofield installs himself in a prison he helped design and devises an elaborate plan to help his brother escape prison and clear his name. Thank you for watching. If you liked it, a subscribe would be massively appreciated. I'm your host, Kellyan, signing off.